That's just
A rare miss at the rim for Aaliyah Boston, the league's top field goal percentage shooter in the WNBA, but it's Boston who comes up with the steal and the find to Howard. Clark went number one.
I'm sure we'll see some Sanaya Rivers on that matchup as well.
Oh, Mitchell cutting inside and finishing.
Caitlin sees it all. She sees all 9 players.
Difficult look there for Dantas. Mitchell battling inside. Offensive rebound. And the putback for Mitchell, and she's got 10.
It was chippy the last time these two teams faced off too. Sophie Cunningham suffered her ankle injury in that game, but in addition to that, she actually had part of her front tooth knocked out. She made contact with JC Sheldon as Caitlin Clark knocks down the triple.
Oh, good fake.
Extra pass. Mitchell is wide open and splashes home a three. Clark working on the rookie. Clark on the drive. Hang, shot too strong. There's Howard to clean up.
And Clark working off the ball, comes off the stagger.
When you talk about the evolution of women's basketball, one name that's impossible to ignore is Caitlin Clark. She's not just playing the game, she's changing it. Watch how she brings the ball up the court. Calm, composed, eyes scanning.
Handoff off the screen, mid-range jumper.
But Clark right back to Boston, who got inside position on McCowan, and Clark finds her.
She's 4 for 4. 3 for 4 here in the second.
Clark leaning into Canada, just got it up off the glass and got it to go.
And it sets up her ability to drive. She is a hard check, tough to keep in front.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
Scoring games, and Caitlin Clark over that left shoulder.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark hits a three.
So maybe it was a good timeout.
She sees 2, sometimes 3 moves ahead. That's what makes Caitlin so lethal. Her basketball IQ is off the charts. But let's start with her shooting range.
Clark trying to shake Whitcomb. Step back is good. In the mid-range for Caitlin Clark.
Clark off the switch, found Smith, who laid it in. That is now 13 assists.
Sometimes holding on to the basketball.
Fever with the ball. Clark passed up the long 3. Into Boston, give the assist to Clark with the Boston finish.
But her ability to have great footwork is so fun to watch.
Still loose on the floor. Mitchell's been really active defensively tonight. And Clark launches for Mitchell. She gets rewarded.
We're not just talking three-pointers, we're talking logo threes. The type of shots most players would never attempt, she launches with confidence. And the best part? She makes them. Time and time again. She stretches the floor like few others can.
Indiana has numbers here. Clark looks to take advantage. Clark launches and hits a three.
Sabrina Ionescu, one of the best three-point shooters, set all kinds of three-point records last year. Here's Caitlin Clark driving. She's got the first 5 points. Wow.
Everything but the bucket that time for Phoenix.
Good job by Cunningham to quickly get on Clark.
Clark sinks the screen and got the layup and one.
This will be their 3rd. Caitlin Clark asks for the ball, and that's why.
Defenders are forced to guard her 30 feet from the basket, which opens up everything else for her team. Now let's talk handles.
For Indiana, you're expecting maybe an initial surge. Clark on the drive, gets to the rim and the finish.
Really great read by Caitlin. Defensive board or a turnover and push pace the other way. First in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects on a deep 3. Katie Lou Samuelson can't hit the long 2. Stays here with Indiana. Clark, a deep one. You bet! A Brooklyn logo bomb from Caitlin Clark.
This is the closest the Fever have been since early second quarter. Indiana's battled back within 3. Dangerous pass. It's Clark who's off to the races. And Caitlin Clark pulls the Fever back within 1.
Smooth, shifty, creative. She has a natural control over the ball, switching speeds and direction effortlessly. Whether it's crossing over a defender or using a hesitation dribble to freeze them, Caitlin always keeps her defender guessing.
There's been many times early in this season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them, oh, what a dime. My goodness, the pass from Clark to Katie Lou Samuelson.
So the best thing you can do as a defender is not give it to him.
Clark.
Stay loose.
Back-to-back triples for Caitlin Clark.
She's up there with rebounds, up there with steals. And she'll take the first three-pointer and knock it down and treat the fans to that. Getting Indiana going.
Well, I think from the start you saw that they were just ready.
Indiana's going to have to try to win this a second time here after that brilliant first half. Oh, Clark, beautiful feed, and there's Boston.
And just when you think she's about to pull up, she slashes right past. You'll see her drawing double teams often, but instead of forcing a shot, she finds the open teammate in rhythm. It's that unselfishness that makes her such a rare talent.
But this is the intensity on defense that has started this run for Atlanta. The help side's got to be there.
How about the finish at the other end for Clark? Just a few shifts, a downshift there, the deceleration, and the finish at the rim.
Clark goes behind her back to get by Odyssey Sims, and that electrifies the crowd.
Matchup. But wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, my goodness. And we ran into them in the NCAA tournament. And I was like, what do they feed the players in Texas? Well, what are they feeding Caitlin Clark? Because there we go with another behind the back and fancy finish.
Hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down.
She reads the defense in real time and reacts like a seasoned pro. Her tempo control is also worth mentioning.
She has done throughout her career at multiple levels.
Tina Charles just had 2 points against Indiana in their last possession, but Caitlin Clark.
Howard flashing, extra pass, it's Boston. Superstar point guard.
Oh, look at that Barry under the rim.
Deep position, 2 more for Boston.
I mean, Aaliyah Boston in the Washington game. I lost to Dallas in the last game.
Kelsey Mitchell said she's comfortable doing this if she has to. No Clark on the floor. Mitchell feeds inside. Boston able to rescue and put it home. Oh, thought about the 3. Good hands there by Rivers. Shot clock down to 10.
Everything's on the perimeter on the outside.
Howard just muscling her way inside and lays it in.
That is a big time.
She knows when to push the pace and when to slow things down. That kind of poise is what separates great players from legends. She's also a fierce competitor. Her energy is infectious. Watch her get fired up after a deep 3 or a tough and 1. It lifts her entire team. She's a leader not just by talent, but by emotion and heart. And let's not forget, this is someone who's rewriting record books while carrying a massive spotlight. The pressure, but you'd never know it by the way she plays. So whether she's launching a bomb from the logo, threading a needle in transition, or simply commanding the court with quiet confidence, you're witnessing something special. Remember this name because Caitlin Clark isn't just a highlight reel. She's a basketball revolution in motion. If you enjoyed those insane highlights and jaw-dropping plays, make sure to give this video a like and drop a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing basketball content, highlights, and player breakdowns just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.